Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is like, it's one of those games. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ocarina of Time is one of the games. You know what I'm saying? Ocarina of Time is one of those games from the late 90s to early 2000s that really changed the landscape of gaming. And it also showed us players what video game developers were capable of when they really put their mind to it. When it came out back in 1998, it took the industry by storm because, I mean, it was fucking beautiful. So yeah, looking back at it, the game might not have looked the greatest, but at the time, that shit looked magnificent. The controls were smooth and the combat was revolutionary. The story was surprisingly well written and was actually very enjoyable. And please do not forget about the soundtrack, which has to be one of the best video game soundtracks of all time. Yeah, enough dick sucking. Obviously, there's a lot of great aspects of Ocarina of Time, but today I'm not here to talk about any of the ones I just named. There's only one thing I really want to talk about today, and I want to talk about how Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time perfected exploration. Ocarina of Time was the first N64 game to have a true open world. You could go to Death Mountain and get killed by some fucking rocks, or you could go to Zora River and just fuck around and drown to death, but that's not what makes the world open. The way this game goes about showing you the world you're in, and the way this game shows you who you are as an adventurer is something that is unique to this game only. And when I say to this game only, I really mean it. Not to Majora's Mask, not to Breath of the Wild, not to fucking Twilight Princess. This feeling is unique to Ocarina of Time. On my first playthrough of this, I was stuck in the starting area of the game, Kokiri Forest, for like easily over an hour. And I feel like it was because I was trying to breeze through the game. It's because I got used to shit like fucking GTA 5 where I could just put my headphones on, put some music on in the background, not care about the story, just have fun killing people. And Zelda isn't a game like that. I turned off the music I had in the background and I started actually playing the game. I started reading the signs around the forest, I started listening to what the characters were saying, and I started going to places I wasn't sure if I was supposed to go to. I started exploring, just like the title of this video suggests. And eventually I found the Deku Tree, who just told me some shit about what's going on in the world. I don't fucking remember. That beginning part of the game is probably the most hand-holding part of the game, but even then it still teaches you a lot without forcing it down your throat. This first hour or so of the game will teach you how to explore and how to adventure, and for the rest of the game, you'll just be adventuring. Or is that a word? And obviously, it's not like there's no more direct learning throughout the game. That's the whole reason Navi is here. Fucking da! When you get a new item or new weapon, Navi will tell you how to use it, but even in that regard, the game doesn't show you the full extent of what the item or weapon is capable of. There are so many times in this game where something you've just come across will end up being useful in an area or a dungeon, and it's like, wow, good thing I just did that random shit and got this random item. Like, it's a great feeling. And the reason the game doesn't show you what these weapons are really capable of is because it's for you to find out. You are the adventurer. You are the one that has been making your way through different areas, buying and finding and creating new items, meeting and interacting with new people. You have been the one going into dungeons, solving puzzles, beating the fuck out of bosses, and opening a chest at the end. That was all you. Navi didn't tell you how to make your way up Death Mountain, solve all those puzzles, and outsmart a fucking dinosaur. That was you, the player. There was no text in the top right corner of the screen telling you where to go next. All you had was a map and the tools you've gathered over your journey. And not a fucking GTA 5 map where everything has an icon and can map the fastest route for you to go to get to your destination. You looked at the map and you decided where to go. And it wasn't because Navi told you to. You did it because you wanted to, and that's what exploration is. Exploration is you going wherever, whenever, whether you're prepared for it or not. And that's what the Zelda franchise is all about, and it's where Ocarina of Time stands out because it takes this concept and runs with it. Shigeru Miyamoto said he based the Zelda series on his childhood adventures, like him exploring caves and lakes and things of that nature when he was a kid. Now, I don't know if that's the reason why the game is what it is. All I know is that the game is a fucking masterpiece, and if you're gonna take one thing from this video, it should be this. Ocarina of Time is good as fuck, and the soundtrack is fucking beautiful. Also, the exploration is pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I said it's me, nigga. It's me, nigga. Yeah, I tried doing something a little different with this video. I originally wasn't gonna have any jokes at first, but it's physically impossible for me to not be a goofball in these videos. Also, if any of you guys noticed, I can't pronounce the word exploration. And also, fun fact, I was gonna say the Dodongo Cavern. Dude, I just said it perfectly. I've been struggling to say the Dodongo Cavern this whole time. The Dodongo Cavern, the Dodongo Cavern, the Dodongo. Who cares? I don't know if you guys liked this video. Hopefully you did, but it's whatever. As always, this was your boy Jugu Young, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.